Humans, welcome to part 4. I had to look up at the screen of DMC
Yeah,
1
part
part.
4.
DMC 1. I was about to say DMC 1 part 4 again. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, we're in mission 10, or at least we're going into mission 10 right now. And
You
yeah,
said this
so,
game has 18 missions, right?
yes,
So we're basically around the halfway.
basically.
Hey.
So yeah, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna catch up a bit because so we have passed. I think this is where we'll face against Nelo, Angelo again for the second time. Which, by the way, you have we fight Nelo, Angelo 3 times.
Yeah, no, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, so fight him 3 times. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the part where we get into the second fight, and then we already defeated Phantom, which was the spider, the magma spider, and you got to see Griffin and Shadow.
I should have used Griffin for the part 3 thumbnail. Jesus Christ. He was in part 3, right? Okay, yeah. I was like, damn, what happened in part 3?
Wait, no. He was in part. No, yeah. So he's in part 3 because I just remember part 2 is when we fight the Phantom, we fight Shadow, and then we fight Angelo. So yeah, part 3 is with Griffin.
I didn't want to use Nelo and Angelo because I wanted to save it for like the episode where we fight it for the 3rd time, which obviously would be the last time.
Yeah, and honestly, like you'll probably find a good, picture of him because the 3rd time is, I know, like there's
me trying to find a good picture of fucking Death Scissors. There wasn't a single one that didn't have a background behind it.
Jeez. But yeah, no. What was I gonna say? So this is what now an 18-year-old game. Well, this came out in 2002. So yeah. 18-year-old game. If you don't know who Nelo Angelo really is, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Hold on, because even I know who it is. So there's some people, they never heard of DMC. Want to get into this? Let's hold on to that.
Okay, because I was gonna say like you'll have a good image of Nelo Angelo in the 3rd part because of what we accept. But yeah, for this part that you're seeing right now, like the reason why you set me back is because I need to kill. This is like pretty much a enemy rush sort of deal. Basically, there's a white orb in front of that tombstone that you were looking at, and I need to follow it, and it will lead me to the right direction. But the thing is, when it leads me to a different area of this place, it will go into an enemy, so you have to kill that enemy, and it will just keep going into random enemies. Yeah, so this is Alistar version of Double Trigger, and I unlocked the ability to be able to fly and shoot down on enemies, which is very powerful. I'm saying, just so you don't.
I just assume the power mainly comes from the fact that you're now just above them. They can't really hit you like that.
Yeah, well, no, like it is like it comes with like flying. It comes with the ability of like shooting down like enemies. But I'm not sure if it's shown that we killed Griffin, but we do fight him again, and let me tell you, using fucking that move
fight Griffin again. Okay, good. I didn't waste it. I didn't waste any thumbnail image opportunity.
Yeah, you'll still be fine. I think it's actually the part after this, so part 5.
Are you following Nelo Angelo for the 3rd time yet? I think.
No, not yet. Yeah, so, but especially since with this pandemic going on, like I've been trying to finish up with school and obviously with work.
That doesn't have much to do with pandemic school part, more so just end of semesters are always crazy.
Yeah, that too.
Obviously the pandemic is not
just trying to make sure.
But
yeah. So that's why, like, I haven't played, like, after part 5, I actually haven't played Devil May Cry yet. Like, it's been a good bit. So,
I haven't recorded anything since the 2 parts Chain of Memories that I recorded, like, a month ago. Probably more. It's been a while for me since I recorded anything. I should probably get on that because next week we're gonna finish Kingdom Hearts. For those of you who want to know like where we are in that.
Yeah.
So it's like we're not gonna have just to record after that, so I'm gonna have to get on my Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
so hopefully by then, because I'm
playing these two
on a 5 Royale by, and hopefully by then I will be finished with Royale.
Yeah, but yeah, after these two, but yeah, like we have probably for this week, the week coming up when we have videos, we have these two to upload, and then after that is like I have nothing else on the
Yeah. Well, at least the only thing we'll out like next week we'll have like Kingdom Hearts Wise to record is the last two Kingdom Hearts episodes and then the first part of Chain of Memories. That's what I'll have, and then like the week after it'll just be part 2. So I really have to get on that.
Yeah.
I think by next week I'll be done with it. Keep Hearts on the Fire.
Yeah. But by the way, I hate myself with this part because I should have chose left instead of right. Because I went to the right and like I went back to get the red orbs.
So it sends you all the way
and
back
the light went
to screw up once.
Yeah. Yes, and you have to do it all over again.
Don't you? You hate to see it.
Yes, you hate to see it. It feels bad.
Hashtag feels
bad.
And
I try to like rush this. Yeah, and I try to rush this by like talking to the orb thing. But the thing is, he goes into an enemy. So like I try to do. I was like, okay, so this way, cool. Nope, send me right back because I need to kill that.
I figured that as soon as I saw it go inside the enemy, I was like, oh, Daniel, I don't think that's gonna work. As I saw your character walking towards it.
Yeah, nah. I was really upset with this, but like at least it's good of more like talking time, which we should talk about since I'm pretty sure we talked about this. Did we talk about The Last of Us in part 22 or 20?
It was in one of those like because you guys starting at notice we recorded many episodes in bulks.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say. Yeah, so just to talk about from I think 22. Hopefully this part 4. This video continues on with that conversation. But just to recap, and I'm pretty sure in one of them we were talking about these. Derek was talking about the Square Enix leaks that came out, and then I mentioned about the Last of Us leaks that came out, which I said I was gonna.
We talked about.
Yeah, because I think, as far as I know, it's just only the release date that showed up, which was July. But yeah, again, interesting kind of like date to do it in, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I did say I was gonna respect Naughty Dogs with like, you know, they didn't want the people to see the leaks and all that. But apparently, Neil Druckmann, I follow him on Instagram, he's been getting a lot of hate. Like a lot of stuff happening, like to the point where he has to like stop like comments from in Instagram, like stop people from posting comments on Instagram because like I guess it was too much for him. But yeah, so a lot of stuff like so did I mention that all the like the whole game was pretty much leaked.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that. This sounds like a very Square Enix thing to happen because, like, the past 2 big games Square Enix released, their entire game was leaked story-wise.
Yeah, but so one of the main leaks that
if you don't want any stuff, we're going to talk about story spoilers. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. If you really like, well,
I know Daniel is going to go into that, like,
because
no
so the whole situation.
He was going to go into that shit.
Yeah, they for telling me that, but yeah, because the whole situation is making people like I've seen people say that they are not going to buy the game anymore because of like the leak and what they saw in the leak and stuff. They've been making a lot of memes and everything, but basically.
There's gonna be a time thing for you guys, maybe, I don't know, but like
I'll make sure I put a little times damn thing for the after leaks. By the way, mini Phantoms.
Mini Phantoms. I think looks the exact same size as Phantom.
Nah, I think Phantom was like a little bigger. Yeah, the camera doesn't help a lot too. But yeah, so the spoiler warning again. Timestamp is gonna be showing up. So basically, the main leak that the main thing that didn't really surprise me that much was the fact that Joel does die in the game.
Yeah, here's the
I
thing.
was
Thanks for
expecting that,
ruining that for me anyway before we started recording. Because you say that's not like surprising. And at the end of the day, it's still like a spoiler in the day. Even if you don't, it's all right. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan. Yeah, no surprise, but still, you still want to see it.
Yeah, true. And yeah, but so Joel does die. I was expecting that, but honestly,
sure
I was
too.
kind of hoping that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that he doesn't actually die, but he
Yeah,
does.
I think I was the one who mentioned to you the idea that people were going with that Joel was probably gonna die in this game.
Yeah, but I think what people are more upset about is who kills Joel, and the person who kills Joel is a girl or transgender woman named Abby. So, who the fuck is Abby?
I was gonna say, first off, who the fuck is that?
Like,
second of all, how the fuck are they transgender in the post-apocalyptic time?
Exactly. Yeah.
Who the hell has time to worry about that?
Yeah, and I don't mean like she has somewhat of a boyish body. No, she is buff as fuck, my dude. Like, she has them gains, and I don't know why it's like that, but okay. Like, and yeah, like one of the main scenes that people have leaked out that you can find now on like Reddit stuff is the character Abby, but she has very short kind of buzz cut hair, and like I said, very bulky, like big stature. And she's holding like a crowbar over Joel's dead body. Like, you see someone's body that's dead. And so it's explained that Abby is is the surgeon's daughter that Joel does kill. Which, if you think about it, is pretty cool because
they bring someone back.
If you remember, yeah.
Even though you can't. That's kind of weird because you can go through that room without. I remember hearing someone say that you can actually go through that without killing the surgeon. Someone actually was able to do that.
No, I didn't find out because apparently because I was watching also with retro replay when they were playing. Yeah, you can shoot the surgeon, the first main surgeon. Yeah. You can shoot him in the leg and the arm or anything, but it's still technically killed him. Like, he still has to die. So I kind of like that because it showed that it was somewhat planned the whole time.
Yeah.
They're okay, they're gonna do something with them because you could literally leave every nurse there except for that surgeon. That surgeon, you have to do something about it. I don't know how you were able to how
probably
not kill him, but
the way his character model reacted probably made it look like he was still alive to them then.
Yeah.
That's going off what I've heard people say.
Yeah, so a lot of people kind of upset because
my thing is
this character we just met up.
I wonder, and again, I'm sure they'll explain this in the game. I wonder how they would figure out Joel being the one responsible. Yeah, Joel kind of does murder 90% of the Fireflies.
Yeah, no, Joel goes on a wrecking spree, pretty much, or a killing spree. Just
I guess he doesn't kill everyone because, like you said, we pointed out, the surgeons still live technically if you don't kill them, and even if you do kill them, technically there are other soldiers that survive that are hunting Joel down at the end.
Yeah. So you can kind of understand. Okay, most of the people will be upset because it's a new character that we just met, and they killed Joel, and it's okay.
And we don't know what this character is even affiliated with. The fact is no knowledge, and I can understand that. The thing is, you kind of have to wait for that to be shown. We have to see. I don't want to give any kind of prejudgment because I don't know anything about this character. The only thing is what you're telling me right now.
Yeah, and then that's why I was kind of talking to myself a bit. I was wondering, okay, we don't know the whole story because they could show, okay, there's a segment where you see Abby grow up and see how she became how she is now, where how she learned about Joel and stuff. But by the way, I don't know what the fuck is happening with this, with my with me just being paused. I don't know. I don't remember what was going on. But anyways,
well, it'd be like that sometimes. How many times did I forget while I was doing shit?
Yeah, true. But yeah. So you think that'd be the end of it, but no. So she goes and then tries to kill Ellie, and then again, I'm sorry for this beat for you, mainly for you there, because you're kind of just forced to listen to this spoiler section. But she doesn't end up killing Ellie because I guess she feels somewhat sympathetic or like kind of just, but yeah, kind of sympathetic because remember, I think her name is Denise, by the way. Second time you meet Nelo Angelo, and you get to fight him.
Well, it looked like he was resting his sword on his fucking knee pad.
Yeah, he kind of was.
It's like, alright, this is how I hold my sword.
Yeah, but by the way, before as a kid, I would have trouble with this second fight because obviously he gets a little harder. He starts learning more moves and stuff like with you, but this fight, I actually think I do it one go. But yeah. But yeah, so I think her name is Denise, the Ellie's girlfriend, who you see in the trailers. She ends up being pregnant. So she finds Abby finds out that she's
a little incident.
So,
don't mind that. Whatever just happened.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So, where was it? Yeah. So Denise finds out. We find out that Denise is actually pregnant. So Abby lets her leave, or lets her and Ellie live, and she just escapes.
I don't know how the fuck she gets pregnant.
Yeah, I don't know how to, but we'll see about that. Anyways, so then that's a little bit
another new character,
so,
male.
Yeah, and you're probably thinking, okay, so she let Ellie live. We're gonna play as Ellie and try to kill her at the end. No, so apparently after that, you get to play as Abby, and your whole job is to kill Ellie.
Wait, hold up. So she lets Ellie live, and then you get to play the rest of the game to go and kill her.
No. So okay, no, because I don't remember. Ellie is obviously mad and wants revenge, so she goes after Abby. But you're playing as Abby, so you get to go and defend her, pretty much.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The way you just the way you originally said, I was like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, no. I remember because I just remembered. Oh wait, no, it's not that. Ellie is going after her then, and yeah, you were playing as Abby at that point, and you're trying to just survive, I guess, or you kill. Because the whole thing apparently the ending of Last of Us 2 is it's still up in the air because I've heard that apparently you don't kill her but you don't kill her, or you do, and then her Ellie's friends or group is going after you, and then because I remember Naughty Dog they bring up the fact that because I was watching some videos and they bring up the fact that Naughty Dog's whole message was the fact that there's a circle, what does it feel how do humans react with the circle of violence, which is just it's just a vicious cycle of violence. For example, just Joel killing the surgeon. Now guess what, his daughter's going after him, and then
I was always kind of the thing with Joel was you kind of get this feeling that one of these days it was gonna catch up with him.
Yeah,
because the thing is people get mad. The thing is you kind of have to remember Joel and Tess and everybody that he was associated with. There's no good in The Last of Us. Nothing anybody does in that game is morally sound.
Yeah, even at the end, which I will say, as when I first played it, I did not understand that Joel was lying to them, lying to Ellie.
Yeah.
But now I know that Joel literally kills hundreds of people. Well, I don't know about hundreds.
Well, he probably has killed over 100 people.
Well, at that point, yes, he has killed hundreds of people, just so then they can have a glimmer of hope of Ellie. But he's she's my daughter now. Fuck you. Yeah. No cure for the whole world. And yeah, so it's there's that. But I feel so that's pretty much it. With the whole situation.
That's the main thing. It's Joel took a lot from the world right there.
Yeah,
That would definitely catch up with it. If you're someone who believes in karma, that's something that would definitely catch up with you.
yeah. So like for me, because I've seen the Reddit, the subreddit for Last of Us 2. There are just a bunch of memes now of like, do you remember the meme from GameStop?
Mm-hmm.
Like the lady, people are now that are just doing that like for Joel, like it's like Abby saying it's ma'am, just Joel just dead like down, like oh my god, like. But the thing is like that I don't get. And by the way, just for the game wise, what's happening is you get to see the weak side of Devil May Cry, and that is the swimming mechanics.
Oh, swimming controls. Oh, I love those in every game.
Yes, you see. Yeah, especially here. Here it shows its age so much with it. But like, it took me a while to realize.
I'm just drinking my Pepsi.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize like how to move and stuff, and get out of the water and get in the water. Which, by the way, the controls are inverted for underwater.
See, I don't mind inverted controls, but when you switch it up in the middle of the game,
exactly,
that pushed someone heavily.
Yeah, because I was like, wait, why am I looking down? Like, you'll see, why am I looking down so much? Oh, invert. Great. Like that. And there's enemies underwater that I cannot kill yet because I need to get the underwater gun that only works underwater, and that's it. Like, you cannot use it above water. It has to be underwater. So I'm like,
dumb.
Okay.
I hate situational items that they can only work in this specific one-time situation, and then you can't make use of this thing ever again.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's in this one or it's probably in part 5, but I try to use the underwater, like the gun that they give you for underwater, and you cannot use it unless you're underwater. But a lot of people are really upset because of the fact that like you're playing as Abby, someone new who really does not need to be transgender. Like that's just something they just throw in there. Like you obviously can tell they just threw it in there. And the fact that not only do you play. Oh, by the way, I missed this. So you play as Abby actually before you kill Joel.
Yeah,
you have to actually kill Joel.
Okay, so that's what you. Because I was gonna say I figured. Maybe it was something like that. Like they wouldn't just give you control over it out of nowhere like that. Even though I doubt they would make the way she controls any different for such a small segment. Still, it's like I feel like they would have done something. They would have led up to that a little bit more.
Yeah, but you go play as Abby and you have to kill Joel yourself, and then continue playing on. Obviously, like through Ellie and all that. But yeah. So like a lot of people are upset because not only you bring in a new character, you make her trans for no reason, and then you're making the player, the people who grew up with Joel and Ellie, well not really grew up, but like played with them and had a whole made sure that you love the characters, just so then you have to kill them yourself.
I feel like people. The problem with Joel being killed, from characters, not that it's not really bothering. Because the thing is, what I mean is like, if you're gonna kill Joel, well, first off, who the fuck else is gonna kill him? Ellie. She's the only, besides her and Tommy, they're like the only two surviving characters from Last of Us 1.
Yeah, and I really
what's his name? Billy, Bobby, the guy in.
But
I can't remember his fucking name at the moment. I literally watching Phil. There you go, Phil. Not Bobby, Phil.
Really?
I think it's Phil.
I don't know. I feel like it is a bigger B name, so I don't know. But anyway,
no, it is Bill. It is Bill. It's Bill.
Yeah, Bill. Okay.
Okay, it's Bill. Anyway.
Bill Nye. Anyways.
Yeah. Fucking. I just smacked my headphone. Sorry if anybody heard that. But yeah, like there's nobody really that would, we know already that would get Joel, and just if anybody's just I feel like anybody who has a problem with Joel, besides the character doing it, it's that if anybody's problem with oh, how the hell would you kill Joel? kind of easy for one. He's a character who's pretty old at this point in the story.
Yeah.
Like he's not in this. He was barely in his prime before.
Yeah,
in the first game anyway. Now he's definitely.
Yeah.
He was in his mid-40s, I think.
Yeah.
And he's at
like
this point
20
in his
years?
like. I think he's.
Like, remember when Sarah died?
Yeah.
There was a time skip. Was it said 10, 20
It said
or was
20
it 10?
years. And you can assume
20.
Joel was like 25, 20. Like he was pretty young.
Yeah, like I was gonna say.
Like he.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Because he says
20,
he had Sarah pretty young.
25. Yeah. So like by the story of Last of Us, he is like 40 years old. So like I'm pretty
Actually,
sure like Last of Us 2.
Because Sarah was like 12 or 13. If he had her when he was like 18,
I think so.
he would have been in his 30s. So he would be in his 50s in 1.
Jesus.
So but regardless
Yeah,
in this
'cause
game, he'd be like close to his 60s, if not in his 60s.
Yeah. So the needle gun. That's the gun I need for it to attack enemies underwater.
So
And that's it.
yeah, well, Joel will be pretty old at this point.
I was gonna say
not
like
capable of defending himself. And I feel like
I
the
was
reason
gonna say
people
you were
like
saying-
will be like, how the hell can anybody kill Joel? Because you get so used to main character, like I can be anybody.
yeah.
That you forget that everybody else, that these characters can still easily die.
Yeah, like that's the thing too that I don't know why people are really upset about like that. It's like because like I get Joel dying, I'm not that surprised and also like not that like I guess affected by it because I was kind of expecting it and everything. But the fact that like there's a chance that Ellie dies, I could kind of understand that, but still, yeah, like Last of Us, I feel like it's almost like The Walking Dead, but better in the sense of like they are like when they say they are willing to kill like the main characters or like important characters, they will kill them. Like
I mean, The Walking
you
Dead
had
has done
Sarah-
that.
Yeah, true, but I mean,
The Walking Dead
I would
has
still say
done
that.
exactly that.
Yeah, that's true. But like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so because you had Sarah that you like beginning of the game, you show like okay, they killed a kid. They're not afraid to do like they're not afraid of like touchy subjects. And then Tess, someone you like kind of formed a good friendship with, in the first half of the game. Guess what? She dies.
Pretty early on.
Yeah, really early on, and then like they even showed that Joel almost died with getting stabbed. Like he showed that he was human. He can actually get hurt instead of him being a badass with the player controlling him. But yeah, and but I like and with the person like killing Joel, like Abby being the one. I really don't mind with the
thing is, I think, like I
because
said before, I think people are too quick to jump the gun because we don't know anything about what she's done, what she's capable of. We know nothing about this character besides the fact that she kills Joel. That's it.
Yeah, and like the thing is too, she is the daughter of one of the surgeons, the one that I'm connected. Like my whole headcanon is that it's that surgeon that you have
the
to
one,
like shoot
the very
first.
first one. That's the only one that really
the
makes
very
sense.
first
To be
like because there is an option for you to like just leave the rest of the nurses alone. So I'm guessing Naughty Dog's just like, okay, let's build off of that. It's a surgeon from the Fireflies. Joel literally killed half, I'm pretty sure more than half of their
because at that point
members.
they were a skeleton group.
Yeah,
most of their forces was gone by the time Joel got there.
Yeah,
they still had at the end they still had some members left.
Yeah,
from people.
Yeah, and then also another thing that I also want to point out, okay, let's say we take the more gruesome route, which is okay, Joel killing the rest of the nurses. He has crippled their livelihood as well.
Yeah,
because
that's another thing. We have that many doctors left. And this is obviously us going off the assumption that that this was the only base that the Fireflies had at this point, and that there wasn't another area right next to there where most of the civilians of the group was, which is possible. That obviously Abby was most likely not in the hospital.
Yeah, no, she probably wasn't. And I'm thinking because Abby does if you saw how her character model is, she looks almost the same age as Ellie. Maybe of course a little younger, maybe a little older. So she had to be probably around her like Ellie's age
And if I
during
remember
that like
correctly, the
event.
Fireflies did train kids, at least in self defense, like as Ellie and
Yeah.
were being. And what was her friend's name? Riley.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's her name. Yeah.
Riley. What? We're going through like what drills? Well, no. Riley went through drills because she was the one who did
Yeah.
with the Fireflies that was in regular town.
Yeah, she just her mom and Marlene were both like just friends. That's why she was staying. But yeah,
Like,
yeah. By the way, second fight you fight as Griffin. You fight with Griffin. Which yeah, he has this thing that like follows like that follows you and lifts you up for some reason, and I guessing it's for like Griffin to attack the world. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this thing? Like I couldn't remember what the fuck this thing was. And I was like, oh, okay, well fuck me. Oh fuck, I'm getting fucked. Pretty much. That was just my whole thinking this whole fight. But it really is. And we also didn't mention that this is a ghost ship. This ship is a ghost. It's a whole ghost on its own. Yeah. By the way, yeah, I was not kidding when I said this. Like that move shreds fucking Griffin. Exactly. But yeah, back to the topic of Last of Us. Yeah, no, like we don't know a lot about Abby, at least not yet. Because like it's just people are just mainly reacting to what's the important stuff.
Yeah.
Like Joel dying, the fact that Ellie is probably could die, the fact that you play as Abby, the one who killed Joel. Like they're reacting to all this. We probably and I said the whole game is leaked, so
Yeah.
probably people are not just focusing on the other stuff. Like I want to see because I'm not too I can see why people are upset, but I'm not too upset. Like I don't see why is that boycotting the game.
Yeah,
Upset.
there's nothing that's really been in this as I can see as really people boycotting the game for.
Yeah, because we still don't know what she's all about. We don't know really again how the game ends because it's just spoilers or it's just rumors right now with how it's going on, and then it's the only thing I could see people being really upset about is the fact that you have to play as Abby. You don't play as Ellie and then kill Abby or something, or
I think the
like
main
that.
problem with people is that these are my favorite characters and I want them to live.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem.
Is that people just they don't want anything to happen to the same characters.
Yeah, and that is actually the end of the video.
We can, if you want, we can continue this in the next part.
Yeah, because this is a big topic that I wanted to make sure.
I think we're mainly coming up on the end of it, so we probably close it off in the next episode.
Yeah, we probably could. But yeah, so this is the end of part 4 of Don't Make Cry.
If you all enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Peace.